Hello guys, what is going on? It's GalJ007 here again with another chapter of... Actually, the name of the game is D&D Style RPG. So it was a weird name, that's why I couldn't remember before. But hey, it's good to have you guys back. If you haven't checked out my other video, it will be linked in the bio or the description of this video. So go check it out. But last time we were on top of a tree. It was dark. Some goblins were coming and surrounding the tree, and then they were about to burn us. And Reginald sucks with archery, and he kept missing, and he only was able to defeat one of them. So we decided to blast them with our magic powers. Now it did cost us 4 mana, so we're down to 8 mana left. But keep in mind that for every goblin that we destroy or eliminate, if we cut their ears, we do get 10 gold. Hopefully with gold we can buy more mana. But anyways, let's continue the story. Hope you guys are doing great. Today's Monday, so it's the day right after Halloween. I hope you guys had a great time, and yeah, let's get started. It is time to burn these fools. You climb down a few branches to get a bit closer. After a brief incantation, you spread out the fingers of both hands towards the goblins below and release the spell. Sheets of flame shoot out, engulfing those closest, while the rest run for cover. Hunt us, will you? Now I hunt you. You and Reginald climb down to the lowest branch and jump out and away from the now merrily crackling fire below. You are tempted to take a few ears from the burnt corpses, but decide not to push your luck. Those who scatter will soon regroup with the others, gathering firewood. The two of you run from the tree back to the trail. You decide the castle is your best defense. Stone does not burn, you think to yourself. The two of you dash up to a fork in the road. The path to the right is barely visible anymore, as it is so overgrown. Reginald believes that it leads to the castle ruins. The path to the left is clear, and you think you see fire down the way. Could it be the goblins? Or is it perhaps something good, like the campfire of another friendly adventure party? What will you do? Alright, guys, so here I do think that we should stick to the safer side. I guess there's no really way of telling which was the safest, but I'm gonna go with the shiny fire. Must investigate, just because maybe we can just add somebody to the party. So let's do that. Shiny fire, must investigate. Ooh, I'm an achievement unlocked. I'm an adventurer, damn it. Boldly you step forth, never a wuss. We got points +1, so 2 total. We got 1 coin and +1 luck. Okay. So it turns out the fire does belong to goblins. What did you expect? You're in a goblin country after all. You've come up to a clearing with 2 goblins staring hungrily at a rack of mutton sizzling over a fire. Apparently these guys are more keen on guarding their next meal than joining the rest of the hunting party. Before you can decide whether to turn back or kill them, one of them spots you and screams out. Reginald shoots this one with his bow, while the other runs off. What a cowardly lot they are. You run back to the fork in the road and head towards the castle. On the way, you hear a whistle in your ear, then another, and then feel a sting just above your hip. They do have bows. The wound isn't bad. It's a small arrow shot by a weakling, no doubt. You pull it out without losing stride. Alright, so we got hit. Ow! After a minute of stumbling down what is best described as a game trail, you see the shadowy husk of the ruin in the moonlight ahead. Unfortunately, the battle cries of your pursuers are closer than ever, and when you look back over your shoulder, you see glowing eyes. The two of you turn on a burst of speed, and soon the outer wall of the castle looms before you. It is about 10 feet high and crumbling. You realize with horror that there are no holes on this side that are large enough to fit through. Meanwhile, Reginald, a faster runner than yourself, has disappeared around the north corner of the wall. A short spear whistles past your head. You look back and see at least 4 of the little bees. Jump the wall spell. Turn and blast them. Another 4. Follow Reginald. So he's faster than me. Oh, guys, this is really tough. I want to say follow Reginald on this one. It makes me want to like replay this. It has a lot of replay value with all the choices. But yes, we're gonna do follow Reginald in this one. We want to conserve our mana just in case we fight like a boss again or soon. So, life decreased by 2. No. You turn north to follow Reginald. You've almost reached the corner when an arrow stabs you in your shoulder. When you round the corner, you don't see your friend, but there is a section of partially crumbled wall that you think you can climb swiftly. An other arrow whistles by before you're able to roll over the top of the battlement and onto the rotten wooden floorboards on the other side. In a few seconds, there are 4 goblins at the base of the wall, chattering angrily. One of them begins climbing up the rotten rock. You decide this is a good place to take a stand. There is a lot of loose rocks at the top of the wall. You're not particularly strong, thanks to your inactive life as a wizard. However, you expect you could push a few large rocks down upon this climber. On the other hand, they are all out in the open, and your combat spells would certainly be effective now. What do? I think at this point I wanna just get rid of all of them. So even though I said previously that I want to conserve my mana, I'm actually gonna fry them all right now. All right, achievement unlocked. Crushing move. You dominated. Points +2, coins +2, luck +1. Sweet. So our mana decreased by 4, but our morale increased by 2. That's awesome. You lean down and call forth the magical power within you. From your outstretched fingers erupts a jet of flames that you play first over the climber and then over the other standing below. They barely have time to scream before they are no more than 4 smoldering corpses in the ground below. A fine mace you made of them. Reginald's voice startles you. He now stands beside you, grinning down on the carnage. He must have found another way in. I loathe goblins, you say. As do all good men. You have struck terror into their advance party, but they will call for reinforcements. We have the wall. Can we hold it? Reginald asked. We could go in. You pointed to the castle keep beyond the courtyard. The castle is 3 stories tall, or at least it had been before the top layer partially collapsed. The second story is barely any better. The fortress is as lifeless and still as a painting. Nevertheless, you wonder if anyone is looking back at you from the dark windows and arrow slits of the ruin. What do you suggest? Prepare a wall defense or enter the castle now? So we're going to enter the castle. I think that's the best idea. 2 are not enough to defend all 4 walls. Away to the keep, you shout. You run across the courtyard and open the large wooden double doors, which shriek on rusty hinges. Unlocked? This may be a trap, my friend. We best be on our guard, Reginald says. Once inside, Reginald slams and bars the doors. The entrance chamber is large with a high vaulted ceiling. The stone walls are cracked and flaking. The ground is strewn with loose rubble. The air is stale. Aside from the double doors behind you, there are closed wooden doors on the north, east, and west walls. Near the north door, there is a stairway going up, but it is blocked by rubble. It is not long before the front doors begin to rattle violently. Through a nearby arrow slit, you can see glowing eyes and the glint of axes chopping away at the door. You're not sure how long the barred portal will hold them. Reginald wants to hide deeper in the castle. On the other hand, this place smells of death. It might be prudent to take a few seconds to investigate the room and doors. What do you do now? Actually, guys, we're gonna stop it there. It's been about 10 minutes for the video. I really do appreciate you guys. We'll continue this decision next time. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm just picturing everything that's going on. I hope you guys are doing as well. I know there were some pronunciation issues, so I apologize for that. I'm trying to do this like as fast as I can, but sometimes I mess up, so I do apologize. Again, if you guys like it, make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done that already. But I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you very much for hanging out. You guys have a good day.